replaying my hits. My face is legit, ain't score, but I'ma make this. Slide for my brothers, I slide and then I slide again. Yeah, look, if you don't love me, then just leave me, don't string me along and lie again.
Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Ingram on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Outside for Ingram. 6 to shoot. It as the shot clock ticks down. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Here's Barrett. Behind the back and lays it in.
Using some muscle there on the finish. I like seeing Barrett be active inside.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here are the Raptors now. The Jazz making their last shot. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably
he got his timing down.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Here's Ingram. Buries it down low. Ingram's gotten his second bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's George. An easy 2 on the layup. George has got 6 points.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship game.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Now here's Ingram. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Excellent defense there from Watson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. That one drops for him.
I like to see the handles from Scotty coming along there. Much improved since his rookie year.
Pass to Kessler. Back to George. The 3. Rebound Toronto.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Ingram. Soft touch off the glass. He has 6.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? To the wing on the left. Here's Mobo. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Barnes. Here's Barrett. To the left side wing. A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. No good that time. Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 7.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Great work from your north side.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Barrett. Okashevsky with it. To the inside. Here's Mobo. Outside Dick. Pass to Mobo. Shoots from 14. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Utah. It's a 5-point game. Now Capella, guarded by Dick. And it's Capella with the jam.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Here's Barrett to halt the run. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, PA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's Daniels. No made baskets yet. Outside, Williams. Pass to Capella. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the paint. Stolen by Capella. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot by Brown, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Mobo. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Now here's Pokashevsky. Hits the three-pointer.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Utah ahead, up 4. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Let's make sure that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Manuel quickly is the lead guard for the Raptors, and he said, I'm still learning when to be ultra aggressive and when to get my teammates involved. The balance of it all while playing defense at a high level. It's a lot, but I'm having fun learning all of it because this is what I wanted, to be challenged. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Here's Brown, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Good on both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Ingram, driving in. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Keontae George. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Basket counts.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
George. Here's Harris. The kick out to Williams. Goes up again. And it's Battle with a rebound.
Look, everyone wants to be part of a highlight play, but when you miss on completing it, it's pretty embarrassing, just like we saw there. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Here's Ingram. Give him 8 points now. From outside the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
Here's Brown. Over to the wing. Pass to George. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Battle. 4-3. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams making some changes here. George with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The 3 is up. And it's Watson missing. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. They trail by 3. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack on the slick feed. Pokashevsky's gotten his second bucket on the night.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
George feels it out a bit. On the wing, Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Jazz making a switch here.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz, number 0, Christian Braun.
Kessler a screen. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, slick play call by Daniels. Pick and rolls give him room to operate, and he does not waste it at all.
The 3, Barrett. Three-pointer. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
It's stolen by Barnes. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah leading. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. And here's Kessler. Covered by Pirtle. Kessler with a bucket.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Barrett. That one a little long.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Back to Kessler. Outside Hart. From the arc. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
Kessler on the double team. And here's Barnes. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. And there it is for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Daniels, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Utah leading by 7. Now George. And finished off by Kessler.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And here's Ingram outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Ingram's got 13.
Right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
And the defense knows this. Somebody has to come over to contest.
Barrett can't hit. George outside. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And he banks in the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Pass to Ingram. Okashevsky with it. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. Doesn't go for him. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That's game 3 of 5 on their current trip away from home. Here's Barnes. Oh, Kessler with the block. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Number 2.
Ingram with the ball. He's got 13. 5 to shoot. Pass to Mobo. Back to Ingram. Over Williams. And the Raptors miss again. Jazz leading by 9. Here's George. The kick out to Williams.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Utah making a switch here.
Coming on the floor for the Jazz.
And here are the Raptors now.
Christian Braun.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And they pick up 2. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they just need to keep close tabs on Ingram if you're on defense. He's getting that jump shot to go.
Here's Kessler.
Timeout.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Utah shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Now here's Ingram. He's got 15. They set the pick. Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's Daniels with a drive.
Tons of first step quickness from Daniels.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second personal foul. Second foul.
Raptors trail by 11. Goes up on the wing. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
No one's stopping Brandon Ingram when he's in that pull-up game. He's just too long.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Every team needs those veterans to show how to be a pro, to build chemistry, and teach the youngsters how to play the right way. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic said there's just more accountability when it's coming from another player, so I empower guys to communicate, talk, and be on the same page. Brian, it helps.
Has to. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Right side Hart. Back to Daniels. 5 on the clock. It's Hart on the wing. Jacks up a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. 1:43 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And here's Ingram. 17 points in the game. And stolen by Williams. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
You know what time it is, everyone? Time to make some noise and show some serious love. New York.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
And he makes it. Lobo's got 6 in the quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
To the wing, right side. Here's Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 7. Barnes in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
And the shot goes. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Barrett. It's stolen. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And stolen by Barrett. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Toronto making a switch here.
Emmanuel quickly.
23 seconds left in the third. Here's Barrett. And it's Harris with the rebound.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's the floater. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. 8-point game. Pass to Pirtle. His first shot coming late. Watson with a rebound.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And it's Quickly with a miss. Utah leading by 11. George with it. Now Quickly defending. Pass to Watson. Kicks it to George. Another 3 for Utah.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Utah foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Raptors.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Picked by Pirtle. And here's Ingram from the arc. Kicks it out to Barnes. Puts up a 3. Kessler with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Williams from long range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Yeah, hard-nosed play from Ingram, getting in tight and forcing the defender into a mistake.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Counted from distance.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Sinks it from distance.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Picked it. To the paint. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Watson. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
And the layup is good. Ingram's got 14 points here in the second half.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
George outside. Fires the 3. That's off target. Now 6 for 10. Raptors trail by 10. And they go to the intentional foul. Got a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
George with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. The Raptors making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
You see yourself on the screen and use them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Williams. Rebound Toronto. trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Daniels misses. And here are the Raptors now. Left side Barnes. Pass to Momo. There's the triple. Capella with a rebound.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
If they're on a big run to make this game interesting, can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Outside Ingram. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 6. 3 from Barnes. Offensive rebound. Back to Ingram. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Utah leading by 6. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter here. Williams from long range. Rebound Toronto. Left side Barnes. Outside Ingram. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Capella.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop. You know, the team struggling to come back, he really wanted all of those free throws.
.55 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's George. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Barrett. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
R.J. Barrett wanting the ball and coming through. That was critical.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Now George. Pass to Kessler. Oh, he nails it!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
Off the inbound. Money!
This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Pass to Barnes. And it's in.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.